Hey guys, welcome back to the EA Sports FC 25 Chesterfield Career Mode. We got a very busy January going ahead of us, and of course, the January transfer window is going to be open. But in terms of any incoming that, I'm not sure we're going to sign anybody. We just got to check out some of the youngsters. Lundstrom has been a revolutionary player, I would say. He was a central defensive midfielder when we first signed him. But then, you know what? We were so stacked at that department. And of course, Magnuson, right now, our captain, made the position himself. So Lundstrom has to go back down to as the left back. And right now, he has been developed very nicely here. And of course, we also extended the contract for Anderson. We tried to extend him in the early season, but he rejected it. But I think at the moment, technically we don't really need to extend him because we do have plenty of depth, but at the same time I still want to keep a youngster on the bench right now. Unfortunately, he's no longer have a potential tag on him, so it's a little bit it's a little bit sad, I would say, because I thought he would, at first when I first call him up, he has showing great potential. Doesn't play every single week, but I think at one point he's just not growing at all. So I thought it would make sense for me to kind of not use him, but at the same time try to keep him around the squad. I mean, when it comes to the cup competition, maybe he will have a part to play. And by the way, we promoted a youngster called Diami. I think that's how you pronounce his name. For him, in terms of what we're gonna do, he doesn't have a tag on him, despite having a relatively high overall rating on his current rating. So I've decided to call him up and sell him for a profit. Again, if you sell a young player, if you sell any youth academy players, it is going to be a profit in your book. So the first game here, January 1st, New Year 2027, if not 2028, I believe. So we got Man City, but definitely not a good start. Smets got himself sent off within 30 minutes. And later on, we just knew it was going to happen. Man City took advantage of that. But, well, it's 1-0. Later on, here comes Sabitzer. Great strike right there by the Austrian to make it 60, or to make it 2-0, 62 minutes in. Game is pretty much done and dusted at this point. Against against 11 men, Man City, based on our quality, we just simply can't compare with them. And later on, Cameron Archer got us back into the game 2-1, scoring that goal, and we might potentially pull an impossible. We just got to keep on pushing. But again, 10 minutes, it looks like 3 goals are going to be rewarded from both sides, but this time it's Erling Haaland with a very good finish. Toe poked it to the far corner with 20 more minutes to go. Man City are going away to get this victory. Here's 3-1 to start the new year off. And finally, we also receive a transfer offer for Musa Diami for 1 million. I'm not selling him for way too much, but in terms of just having money coming in, I don't think we have a lot of money. That's the thing. Plus, I think based on what we have, I think we're okay with squad depth. We're not hit by any injury issue at the moment. So I'm okay in terms of what we have at the moment. Right now, we got a third round in the FA Cup. We got Brighton here. We just couldn't clear the ball. And Minte has made a 1-0 in 9 minutes in. The Seagulls has made it a 1 goal lead at the moment, but later on we just couldn't really catch a break defensively. Just horrible, just showing, this is like right there. I don't understand how that is a penalty. I know there is a little bit of a trip, but then the fact that was it Minte continue. I don't think that was Minte, but that player, Jao Pedro, just kept on going. The referee should have just played on in that second, and just like that, we can see that penalty. Jao Pedro's going to take this one, drills that one to top right corner to make it 2-0. And it looks like we are not going to make it to round of 16 every single year, or at least for the FA Cup objectives. We just never satisfy it. For the first 2 seasons, we got to make it to round of 32. We always get eliminated before that. So we never actually achieve anything in the FA Cup realm. So it sucks, and we're out. So right now, there's only one thing in our head. It's to finish up in the top 10, hopefully in the Europe spot. We're the Conference League, Europa League, even Champions League, which is I think it's a bit of a stretch there. But I think right now, with how many games remaining, about 18 games remaining in the league, we just got to focus. We got to make sure we push for that. For Europe, I think we're good enough, to be honest. The fact that we're not starting this season horribly and we're in the middle of the season, we win some games, we lose some, we draw some. At least we're not constantly losing. And 8 minutes in, Manchester United opened up a score. It was a good finish, but later on we responded very quickly here. Samuel Martin, the German, is through on goal, make it 1-1. It's a very good finish right there. Doesn't need a lot of power, just need a little bit of a precision and also a little bit of a luck, I would say so. But with 5 more minutes to go in the first half, here comes Kenny Tete down on the right flank. Ball rolls into the middle, and he got a lot of room to run into the middle. And this is where we got to overhaul the Man City players, and we just attacked them from the middle. And then Samuel Martin again scoring a brace here, scoring 2 goals in 45 minutes. And right now, it's all about maintaining our level. And here comes Chesterfield again. Ty Golan down the left here. Not much of a support. Balls in the middle to Cameron Archer. Here comes Berquist and drills that one to the middle. And hat trick hero it is. Samuel Martin secures 3rd goal in this game. It was the simplest of tap in, but it was a great team goal. Regardless, it was Berquist with a very good ball into the middle. And that is it, 3-1. We're off to a good start. And right here, Musa Diame has gone to a Saudi Arabian club. I think it could be a good move for him for less than 1 million. But again, that amount's going to be contributed into the youth academy, and more importantly, the scout. I've been doing that kind of off camera a little bit. Usually I use that sum of money to kind of improve the scouting department, not just the youth scouts, but just scouting in general, making sure that they're able to scout the best quality from all around the world, from different leagues as well. But Bakayoko, the former PSV man, have scored 1st goal, and later on we got one back. That's a very good finish by Shapanko. I still don't really know how to pronounce his name. But 1-1 here. And here comes Tottenham Hotspur. Here's 25, sets it up to Bakayoko, but look at that finish over there. Bart has been amazing for this entire season. I can't blame him. He just couldn't keep that one out. Shaparenko is the only goal scorer in that game to make it 2-1. Look at the table here with 16 more games to go. 9 wins, 5 draws, and 8 losses, sitting in pretty much top half of the table. I'm very happy. No matter what's going to happen at the end of the season, I know we're not going to get relegated from here. Mathematically, I think I know. Well, you know what? Mathematically, we're not quite confirmed yet, but based on the form, based on the way how we play, I think we're good enough. But 36 minutes in, Cameron Archer, wow, what a player so far. I mean, I'm not expecting him to be our world-class player in the future, but for our level, he is pretty damn good, I will say. 40 minutes in, that's 1-0. Here comes Liverpool with the attack. Here comes Samu, and he just belts out. I think he used to play for Burnley, I believe, so last season. He actually, I don't think it was him. Never mind, I think it was another player, but Samu has made it 1-1. And here comes the second half. Cameron Archer looking for a through ball to Patterson down on the right side. Former Everton man. It's down to the middle. Poor defending. Great finish. The right back has opened up his first goal for the club. And in a magnitude like that, it means a lot to him for sure. With 17 more minutes to go, we just got to keep our level. Here comes Martin down on the right flank. Looking for a bit of support. Here comes Kando. Poor defending again by Liverpool. And we have made it 3-1 against the potential Premier League champion. And I can't believe it. I think after this game, I'm sure that we're going to get Europe at one point. Top 10. Top 10. Not just Europe, but top 10 in general. We received a couple of offers for Sana and also Anyani. I don't think I'll be releasing or I'll be willing to sell both these players. We have perfect players to fill in as a squad depth. So I'm not looking to sell any of them, especially Anyani, still our number 1 starter. And right now we got Brentford here. It's a clearance, not too far. Poor defensively by Brentford, and we're off to a good score, good start in the second half here. Cameron Archer, just keep on scoring at this point. Nobody can stop him. I mean, this is his level. He shouldn't be in the championship at all, based on the type of play he is. And later on, Tygo Lan has made it 2-0, 75 minutes to win, 15 more minutes to go. This midfielder has been very impressive. Of course, signed him for a 5-year contract when I first signed him. His second year wearing on the number 10, and with 10 more hours to go in the what do you call it, a transfer deadline day. Unfortunately, I'm not going to sign anybody. I don't think we have a lot of money. Plus, I don't think we have to needlessly need to spend money on players that might be departing in the year time. But looking at the youth academy reports, Kyle Johnson looks very good, so I decided to sign him up for a scholarship. 86 and 94 potential, with I would say a relatively high current rating as well. In terms of England, we got Adam Lassie over there, but we still need to keep tab on some of these players. We can't really allow them to get promoted unless I am 100% sure they're going to be really, really good. But looking at the youth academy right now, I think from now on, I think I might start trimming the youth academy a little bit. I see quite a lot of players with potential up to 87 to 88. So I'm just gonna keep them there for a second, but if I have to import or have to sign quite a lot of players in the youth academy, they might be the part I will say so. For the sixth game here, we for some reason I think this is the first time this season where we were being held to a 0-0 draw against Leicester City. We got a very good chance towards the end there. Couldn't really hit the target. Doesn't matter. We're still doing pretty well in the league. Sitting at 7 with 11 wins, 6 draws, and 8 losses. 39 points. Not very far off from top 4 at the moment. And all eyes are pretty much on the league at the moment. So hopefully we're going to maintain our level and potentially get a place in Europe in the future. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.